All right, week 15, Ravens versus Jaguars. So Baltimore favored by 3.5 points, and I'm going to take Baltimore with that. So we'll go through this by the numbers. So the model is giving Baltimore an 85% chance win, which translates to a 13 to 14 point spread. When we come over here to the raw numbers, the box plot, so you're looking at just by the numbers 30 to, I don't know, 14, 17, somewhere around those numbers. The Bayesian adjustment is saying, yes, it should really be closer to about 6 points, 6 or 7 points. And again, just so you know, that Bayesian adjustment is really it's a correlation based upon what the percentage is, as opposed to the raw scoring values are. But with that, what it's really saying is that the model has been overestimating Baltimore. It's been underestimating Jacksonville, but the raw numbers are saying that Baltimore is still a better team. And when we come down here and you look at the overall ratings, it's like Baltimore's a darn good team. They've got a really good really good offense all the way around. You can't knock, I think, Lamar Jackson and his overall capability of running that offense. He can run, he can pass, he's passing well, he's protecting the ball. And then they've got a pretty good defense. Not great, but pretty darn good. Meanwhile, I would say Jacksonville is overall a good to mediocre team. They've had a couple of losses here of late that, quite frankly, they probably shouldn't have lost. Close games and poor performances by the quarterback. So when you kind of look at that, it's like 3.5 points, and those numbers don't look all that terribly awful. And so when you come over to the performance charts, one of the things I really see is that Baltimore is just going to have that running deep. That capability to run the ball. If you're running the ball for over 150 yards, you are controlling the play of that game. And then furthermore, you're not seeing crazy passing yards, but you're seeing, quite frankly, better than what you're seeing over for Jacksonville. And Jacksonville, they should be able to throw the ball better than what they've been throwing, but alas, they are not. So again, this is a head-to-head matchup. This is not just how each individual team necessarily plays. Sometimes I think it's easy to look at that and think that that each team, that they should be throwing or passing for or running for their averages. It depends on the defense that they're going against and how well they defend it. That's what these numbers are showing, okay? So then we come over here to the right. One of the big things I see is just Trevor Lawrence is getting sacked a lot. Meanwhile, Lamar Jackson is not. It makes a big difference in the overall outcome of the game, all right? And then when you look over here, look at all these outliers over here for potentials for interceptions. And you compare that down here for Baltimore. So that's going to make a big difference. And then you come over here to that explosiveness, big difference. All right. Just overall, I think Jacksonville is got a lot of holes in their team. They need to plug them. I'm not sure what they're going to do to be able to do it. I don't know if they're injured. I don't know if the other teams have seen some things that they're exploiting in their offense. But all in all, I think Baltimore, while they did not dominate the Rams this last week like I thought they probably should have, they came back to win. They showed a lot of ability to meet the challenge that they had. They didn't cover the point spread, but they still put up a lot of points. They played really well. Most likely, I think the Rams have made some improvements lately. Sounds like they've gotten some of their offensive line healthy again. So again, that's always kind of hard to project. Teams definitely change their nature as they play throughout the year. You got guys hurt, you get guys back, you get guys improving. But with that, I think Baltimore is a better team here, and I think Jacksonville's been looking weak, and I don't know if they'll be able to strike back. So anyhow, if you like what you're listening to, click like and subscribe, and have fun watching football.